What's up, Cowboys Nation? Welcome back to Cowboys News TV, where we bring you all the latest updates, insights, and analysis on our beloved Dallas Cowboys. I'm Dave, and today we're diving into some hot topics as we gear up for the 2024 NFL season. We're just 9 days away from kickoff, and the excitement is off the charts. The Cowboys will hit the road to face the Cleveland Browns, and we'll be right here with you every step of the way. But before we jump into today's video, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our upcoming content. We're on a mission to reach 11,000 subscribers, and your support is crucial to help us get there. Every subscription brings us one step closer to our goal, so if you love Cowboys football, join the Cowboys News TV family today. Now, let's talk about some of the latest buzz surrounding our team. First up, we've got rookie wide receiver Ryan Flournoy, who's been turning heads and making a name for himself in the Cowboys passing game. After a slow start to training camp due to some nagging injuries, Flournoy has come out swinging, proving that he's a legitimate option in our offense. He's now on the 53-man roster, and he's ready to make an impact. Cowboys Nation, what are your thoughts on Ryan Flournoy? Do you think he's got what it takes to move up the depth chart and become a key contributor this season? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to vote in our poll about how many touchdowns you think Flournoy will score in his rookie year. Your input is always valued, and it helps drive the conversation here on Cowboys News TV. Next up, let's talk about our star wide receiver, CeeDee Lamb. The Cowboys finally got the deal done, and Lamb is officially under contract. This news has everyone in Cowboys Nation buzzing, including head coach Mike McCarthy. Coach McCarthy recently shared his excitement about seeing a jacked CeeDee Lamb back on the field, and honestly, who isn't excited? Lamb is coming off a stellar season, and with his contract situation resolved, he's ready to take his game to the next level. So, Cowboys fans, how pumped are you to see CeeDee Lamb back in action? Do you think this new deal will propel him to an even bigger year? Let us know in the comments, and while you're at it, share your predictions for Lamb's stats this season. We're talking receptions, yards, touchdowns. Let's get those predictions rolling. As we inch closer to the start of the season, the anticipation is building, and so is the pressure. But that's what being a Cowboys fan is all about, right? We live for these moments, and we wouldn't have it any other way. The stress-free Sundays are about to be a distant memory, and the online discourse is already heating up. From game previews to player performances, Cowboys News TV will keep you informed and engaged throughout the entire season. Alright, let's get into it. CeeDee Lamb's 4-year, $136 million extension is barely dry, and now the attention shifts to Dak Prescott, who's entering the final year of his 4-year, $160 million contract. The Cowboys know it, Dak knows it, and we all know it. Either an extension gets done this season, or the Cowboys are staring down the barrel of a brand new contract next year. And let's be real, neither side wants to entertain the idea of Dak hitting the open market. The clock is ticking, folks. We're just 9 days away from the season opener against the Cleveland Browns, and instead of focusing on how the Cowboys will handle the Browns' defense or keep Myles Garrett from wrecking Tyler Guyton's NFL debut, the big question is, what's going on with Dak's contract? Jerry Jones was quick to address it this week, with the first question hitting on how negotiations with Dak are going now that CeeDee's deal is done. Is there a deadline to get something done before Week 1? Is there a risk of losing Dak if nothing happens during the season? And then there's Dak. When asked about his contract situation on Thursday, Dak was straightforward but left us with more questions than answers. Does he want to shut down negotiations once the season starts? Does he need a deal done before Week 1? What does he think about Jerry's comments? Here's the thing, Cowboys Nation, Dak's deal isn't just another extension. It's more complicated than the deals signed by guys like Joe Burrow, Trevor Lawrence, or Tua Tagovailoa. Those were second contracts with no leftover financial baggage. This is Dak's third contract, and it's grown over the years with restructures that need to be accounted for. This isn't about the Cowboys doubting Dak's ability or Dak not wanting to stay in Dallas. This is about the almighty dollar and the even mightier salary cap. Jerry Jones put it best when he said, "Dak's situation right now has more to do with our situation than it does with the merits of Dak Prescott being the quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys." It's all about how the Cowboys manage the cap, and that's where things get tricky. Just look at CeeDee's new deal. His 2024 cap hit is $8.75 million, but that balloons to $34.45 million in 2025. And guess what? That'll probably need to be restructured, pushing money down the road. But you can only push so much before you hit a financial avalanche. And that's what the Cowboys are trying to avoid with Dak's deal. The Cowboys have already restructured Dak's current contract multiple times, including this year. Whether Dak stays with the team or not next year, the Cowboys still have to account for $40 million. That's a massive chunk of change, and it's not just Dak's deal that's complicating things. DeMarcus Lawrence and Zach Martin are both in the final years of their contracts, and if they're not on the roster in 2025, the Cowboys could be looking at nearly $25 million in dead money between the two of them. Then there's Micah Parsons, whose payday is right around the corner. All of this adds up to a potential cap nightmare, which is why the Cowboys have been so cautious this offseason, not signing any high-priced free agents and only making minor moves. So, Cowboys fans, what do you think? How should the Cowboys handle Dak's contract situation? Should they try to get something done before Week 1, or is it worth the risk to wait? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to vote in our poll on whether Dak should get a new deal before the season starts. And while you're at it, make sure to subscribe to Cowboys News TV and hit that notification bell. We've got tons of content coming your way as we get closer to the season opener, and you don't want to miss out. Let's wrap this up. The Cowboys are facing some tough financial decisions, and Dak Prescott's contract is at the center of it all. It's a complicated situation with no easy answers, but one thing's for sure, the Cowboys need to get it right if they want to keep their Super Bowl window open. Thanks for tuning in, Cowboys Nation. We'll be back with more updates as the season approaches. Stay safe, stay strong, and as always, go Cowboys!